Thanks for taking the time to watch this quick video guide of step one. And step one is creating the adult parent account in East Grinstead Rugby Football Club's website. The steps I take you through here will also allow you to set up children accounts and tag them to you with the role of a parent. So I'll show you how to set up your role as a parent as well in this video. The main driver behind using the club website as the database is that we have one single source of all the membership data, and we can start to improve our governance around data protection and people's contact details, especially when some of those contact details are children's. So once we have our database of all our members, which will be far more compliant with data protection, from there a whole number of advantages will also come, which is coaches and administrators will find it much easier to get in touch with parents through emails and texts through the website, notification, match reports, match locations, change of information at the last minute, and of course emergency contact details will be available to all club officials, maybe not just stored in the iPhone of a coach. So step one basically is to go to www.egrfc.com, which is the main club website. The area that I'm looking at is here in the top right hand corner, where you've got a choice to log in using Facebook or join my club website. If you're not already a member and haven't got your login details saved in your computer, this is the top right hand corner you will see. So if you think you're logging on and registering for the first time, click Join My Club Website. When that page loads, you'll be faced with this page in front of you, which is Join East Grinstead RFC. A one-click sign up with Facebook. That would be a very fast way of doing things, which would register you very quickly. But for now, I'm going to sign up using an email address. So in here, we can type a name. We'll just call ourselves New Parent EGRFC. We'll make our surname EGRFC for now. Obviously, you put your first name and last name here. So email address is new parent. I'm just typing in my email address, EGRFC at outlook.com. You would type in your email address there. I type in my password. That I'm going to use for the Pitch Area website. Please choose a web password that you're going to remember. We've stumbled so many times so far on that. And then add our phone number as well. So over here you've got a United Kingdom telephone number. So you just drop the first zero off your number. So my telephone number is 07825. So I'm going to drop the zero. So I just type in 7825 926 576 because we've already got the dialing code. Tick I'm not a robot, and then register. I'm going to save my password so it's here next time I log onto my computer, so in case I forget it. At which point it will ask me, what roles do I want within the club? Which of these roles best describes you? Well, yes, I will automatically become a club member when I pay my subs as a parent, even if I'm not a player. If I'm a player or want to become a player for the senior sides, for the vets, say, I know lots of dads are signing up at the moment for that, I tick player as well. But for here, I'm going to tick parent, which is receive team updates, direct your inbox, and manage your availability for your children. So that's the one we're looking at the moment. And then down here, I will then click next step. The next step is adding children to the database and applying for that parent role. So type in a child's name, the child's name that you're looking for, and people beginning with that first name that you're searching for will come up. Your child's name may well appear. Some children are already in the database, but let's imagine my child's name for now to be Ingrid, who doesn't exist in the database. I can see that Ingrid is not in the database, so click here if your child is not on the list. So she's also called Ingrid EGRFC. Obviously you put your surname in there, and then I simply press add. It would be great if you could try and get the grammar accurate of people's names, like the first letter of a proper name beginning with a capital, because they're the names that will be seen in all correspondence throughout the club, and if they're mentioned in the tag, that's the names that people will see as well. So let me press add. Then it's asking me, do I want to add a second child? Well, yes, I'll add another child. I've got a child called Oscar. And this time I see that he exists in the database. So for the purposes of this, I'm just going to show you what happens if we do select a child within the database already. So I'll choose Oscar, because some of your children will already be in the database, even if you're not. But some will be set up, some won't. And that's it. So we'll just press next step. This section relates to you as a member, as a parent, and as a member of the club. So what we're looking for here is a primary emergency contact number should anything happen to you as the parent or as the adult, and then the primary emergency contact person and your medical conditions and so on and so forth. So this is likely to be your wife or somebody else close to you that we can contact should any. So our fictitious parent, new parent at EGRFC.com, is going to have his best friend Sean Morgan as his primary emergency contact person in the database. Morgan, medical conditions. Do we have any medical conditions we should know about? No. Medical conditions consideration description are. So here I'm going to type none because I still need to complete this field or my membership won't be accepted. You can't just leave it blank. Dietary requirements. Yes. Allergy to nuts. Let me just correct the spelling. Allergy to nuts. But both of these fields, dietary requirement, description, and medical conditions, can't be left blank, even if you've selected no. If you are a non-player, then we need to identify your non-player membership type. So unless you know you're going to be a vice president or a life member, then keep it simple and just click the radio button that says social member. So we would be a social member as a parent if we're not a playing member. And in here, if you know your EGRFC membership number, type that in here. If you don't know your membership number, then just leave it blank. That's fine. We can, as the club, we can fill that in for you as the administrators. So then it's going to move on to asking me questions about the children that I've loaded in, that the database already didn't know about. So questions about Ingrid. What's Ingrid's primary team? Well, Ingrid at the moment is 8, and she's 9 at the end of September. And our cut-off date is the beginning of the school year, which is early September. So Ingrid will still be 8 then, so she will be an under 9 in this coming season. Primary emergency contact details for Ingrid. Well, the ones that we filled in above are actually for us. So we'll just fill these in again. 07825 926 576. We need this for each and every member. Secondary emergency contact details. This is sometimes if we can't get hold of the primary one, or perhaps the primary person was travelling with the child at the time so we need to get in touch with the secondary emergency contact number. So in this case, I will just make up a number. And in there, I'll put my wife's name, because that's her telephone number. And medical conditions, yes or no. About Ingrid, this is, does Ingrid have any medical conditions? No, she doesn't. Any dietary requirements? No, she doesn't. So just to be clear, the medical conditions and allergies that we were talking about up here are for you, the parent, as the member. Okay. And questions for Oscar Morgan. Well, the emergency contact details for Oscar are the same. I put my wife's name in here. Medical conditions for Oscar, no. None. This seems like a big form, a long form. It is, but these are crucial bits of information for us to collect. Club questions. Any additional information? So in here, it would be good to type in who you know or your team administrator, or if you've spoken to them, just so when we see your requests come through, we know who you are and we know who to contact to verify your existence. What we don't want are bogus people joining the website and tagging children in the website as theirs. So we need to verify all this information, and we have a process running in the background. Okay, I know Kathy O'Donoghue. Complete application. So that's it. Welcome to East Grinstead Rugby Football Club. So you've now completed the registration process. You have yet to verify that. You will receive an email, but for now you'll be taken to this page. So in here, what would be useful is if you could upload your profile image. That's how we know who's who around the club. The final step in this process is then, within the next hour or so, or few days, within signing up for the website and logging out, you should receive an email from an organisation called Pitch Hero, and it says confirm your email address. Your email settings may mean that this goes to your junk items, so also please check your junk mail. This one's come to my inbox, but if you click on it, it will say, please confirm your email address. Hi, new parent, EGRFC. Obviously, this would have your full name in here. Thanks for signing up to East Grinstead website. Please complete the sign-up process. This is a crucial step. Confirm my email address, press the green button, and it says email address already verified, which is excellent. Now, view my account. So that is a crucial step in things.